Each week we take time on our home church gatherings to talk about generosity, how we can steward the resources that God has given us through avenues like tithe and offering to fuel God's commission of what? Being those followers, right? Those disciples that are making more disciples. I wanted to share a Bible verse for you. It's found in 1 Timothy, New Testament book of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 17 and 18. And it's the Apostle Paul sharing with his student Timothy about how to sort of lead the church. And this is what Paul says to Timothy. He says, teach those who are rich in this world not to be proud, not to trust in their money, which is so unreliable, right? Amen. Their trust should be in God, who richly gives us all we need for our enjoyment. Tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and generous to those in need, always being ready to share with others. So we see here, right, the Bible speaks directly to rich people. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not me. I'm not a part of that category, and I get that. Though you may not always feel rich, because you live in America, you are among the richest people in the world. You're in the top 5% when it comes to wealth and access to goods and services. So Paul tells us not to put our trust in money, in our retirement accounts, in the stock market, but to put our trust in God. Right? That's really good advice these days, isn't it? Right? And he goes on to tell us, be generous, ready to share. And that's why we have a giving talk every week. It's sort of this reminder. It's this check for us. It's an opportunity to be reminded about how we can share God's blessings, to support the mission and vision of Oasis and bring about change in our community with our missions partners. Hey, thanks for your continued faithful giving.